I'm a sync artist. Yeah. Bubble, I don't know what I'm not hearing the money when I say it. What's the problem? Everybody be saying it like, okay, let me try it again. Hold up. Let me chill out. Let me try again. Hold up. Let me make sure I ain't in my teeth. All right. I'm a sync artist. Yeah. Look, if you don't stop with that goofy line, why is you saying that? Who raised you? Okay, let's go.
When you talk money, I can hear you. I hear money.
What you say now?
When you talk money, I can hear you. You ain't got money, that's a cold blood. When you talk money, I can hear you. I hear money.
I sorta like a bill collector, finance director, like the banks they lending out down. When you ain't got money, then you start sounding funny, and I just can't hit on my.
Hey, Bubble on deck. I'm your host, Tamara Bubble, aka the Sync Superstar, your favorite. Okay, it's a lot of y'all out here, but it's your favorite anyway. Aka I Hear Money Coach, because I be hearing it, and I be letting you know when I do. You know that. And if you like when I tell you when I hear money, go ahead and leave me that 5-star review. Go ahead and share this episode, share this whole entire podcast, share your favorite episode on social media. Tell the people that the Bubble out here dropping gems and giving solutions and all the juicies. Yeah. And we love it. Tell the people you love it, okay? Leave me a 6-star review. Put in the comments, yo, I know I can only do 5, but I'm giving you one more in the comments because them gems be spicy and I love it too much. So go ahead and look, give me a 7-star review in the comments. Do what you feel in those comments, okay? Anyway, I'm gonna go live when the engagement get real juicy. I'm gonna go live when the engagement get too spicy, and I'm gonna give you this information live. When you do that, look, I got the whole thing worked out. I already know what I'm gonna do. I ain't going to tell you right now. Hold up. You got to be patient and you got to just share this episode. You got to tell the people about this podcast, okay? Anyway, the sponsor for this episode is the Sync Superstar Academy. Visit syncsuperstar.com. Take the challenge so you can activate your whole entire superstar out here. Get your whole entire life out here. Yeah. Okay, now since we talking Sync Superstar, yeah, or even if we wasn't, I would still bring this up because it put me in a good mood. Now let's go. I know when I be doing I do workshops on Sundays. It's a free sync workshop. If you're trying to learn more, if you're trying to win out here, if you're trying to activate your whole Sync Superstar, okay, I can help you. Okay, give me 30 days and I will be out here transforming your mindset anyway and activating your whole superstar. I'll put the link in the show notes for the workshop, but that's not why we talking right now. Why we talking right now is because I had one of my students, she just finished the 24-hour Sync Superstar Activation Challenge. All right. So she took the self-study program and she just finished that. We haven't even done our one-on-one together because that comes with it as well. But I just wanted to read to you the review that she gave. Like, look, when I tell you I'm out here, okay? I want to see more Sync Superstars, and I'm doing everything that I can 2023 and beyond to create some more Sync Superstars. But let's just hear what she had to say, okay? I'm going to read it to you. I don't know how her voice sounded when she wrote it, but I'm going to read it how I think she was feeling when she wrote it. Okay, yeah. Anyway. Wow, Tamara, so much info, so many resources, so much encouragement. What a powerhouse you are. It's a lot to process as well as implement, and I thank you for the roadmap. I feel as if I'm filled with empowered butterflies. Yeah. Now, she didn't put yeah. I did that. Anyway. The reason that I said yeah is because I keep telling you, if you take this challenge, I'm going to activate your superstar. I'm going to transform your mindset. And I know some of you saying, look, Bubble, we hear you, but we don't believe you. You need more people. So I'm just going to slowly but sure you introduce you to a couple people. Okay, she feels empowered butterflies. You know what butterflies do, right? Okay, first of all, butterflies don't mean you're nervous. Butterfly, formerly known as a caterpillar that had a whole transformation. Okay. First of all, you was a whole sick caterpillar out here in these streets. Okay. And she felt that transformation. Okay. She got this information and she know what to do next. Okay. Like, this is not a game. Okay. First of all, she just said, thank you for the roadmap. I'm trying to tell you, this challenge is not just I threw some things together, okay, to sell you something, okay? This challenge is going to change your whole entire life. Matter of fact, it's going to change your whole entire lifestyle, okay? Because you're going to get some money with this challenge. Anyway, Enough about the challenge. Okay, because I know what I'm doing is helpful. So I'm going to just keep doing it. I'm going to keep serving the people. When you ready, you come see me about it. Now, what I will say, and the reason that I read this testimonial is because it put me in a good mood. So much so that I went ahead and created a coupon because I'm going to benefit the people that want to benefit. Now, you're going to have to move quickly if you want to benefit. So here we go. If you're listening to this podcast, okay, thank the good Lord that you hear about this good mood that I'm in, okay? Use offer code good mood, and I'm going to put the link to the challenge in the show notes. But when you use offer code good mood, within the next, let me see how much time we're going to do. We're going to do 18 hours, okay? If you sign up for the challenge in the next 18 hours, so just do it today, okay? Anyway, if you sign up for the challenge today and use offer code Good Mood, you're going to save 18% off course enrollment. Just because you be listening to this podcast. Just because you out here getting gems for free. Now I'm going to save you some money when you go get this challenge and activate your superstar. Okay, if you with me. Okay, let's keep going into this show. Also, the product for this episode that we're sponsoring is the I Hear Money newsletter. Now, you know, it's a play on words. It's a sync news update, okay? It's a monthly newsletter. You're going to get all this sync information. You're going to get the gems that's too juicy for the podcast. That's what it is. I'm just telling you. It's advanced game, okay? It's game that's going to let you prosper, okay? You're not ready for this game. I'm going to go ahead and be honest. If you haven't read the book, if you haven't read my first book that I ever authored out here, like I'm a whole author. Okay, let me say it proper. I'm an author. Anyway, I wrote a book from Sync to Superstar, and it's giving you some game and some strategy. And once you read that book, you'll be ready for this newsletter, okay? Because I don't want you to get up in there and get to sleeping on them updates because you don't even know what I'm talking about because you ain't read my book. Okay, get it together. Okay, look, one step at a time. Okay, first you read the book, then you hop up on that newsletter because you ready. And let me tell you why it's called Patreon and Beyond. Because when I first wrote the book a couple years ago, okay, and it's still relevant, it's still juicy, and it's still spicy. So yeah. Anyway, when I first wrote the book, in one of the chapters, I mentioned that I was going to create a Patreon so that I could give more content, right? And then what ended up happening is I started teaching the advanced class, the challenge. And I still wanted the Patreon to go on for those people that was already on my Patreon. So I just brought over all the Patreon content. And then I'm going to go forward giving more game, more juicy game that, like I said, is not on this podcast. This podcast going to give you game. Just know that. Okay, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here for your benefit. Anyway, I just want you to know there's more out there. You trying to learn more, like you trying to run up on a whole sync superstardom out here in these streets. I got more for you. Okay. You need to take that challenge. You need to hop up on this newsletter, and you don't need to sleep on these sync updates. Okay. Anyway, for more information on this newsletter, visit syncsuperstar.com. Now, what we did, we done talked about me being the host of this podcast. We done talked about the sponsor. I feel like we should talk about why I created this podcast. Okay, because it was created for you. Okay, you artists, you look. Don't say this word no more, but you sync artists, you. Okay, because I had to do a whole episode about this. But anyway, I created this podcast for you sync artists that need to stop calling yourself sync artists with the following 4 goals in mind. Okay, I want to save you some money in your sync business. And I'm just digging my brain in my whole, before I was an artist, I was out here, okay, accounting and whatnot. I was out here CPAing and whatnot. I'm a formerly known CPA, and I still got that knowledge. Like, stop thinking because I quit accounting, I quit learning. Ew, shame on you for thinking it. Anyway, I'm out here dropping tax game. I'm going to give you strategies to save you money in this sync game on your taxes. Yeah. Also, goal number 2 is to make you more money in music licensing. And one thing that I know, okay, because I don't know much, but I know enough. Anyway, the thing that I do know is that running around here saying you a sync artist ain't gonna make you no more money in your music licensing. Okay, I don't hear no more money for you with that term. Okay, stop saying it. Anyway, goal number 3, okay, is mindset transformation. Yeah, I'm gonna massage that dome piece. Yeah, with this knowledge. Okay, these gems gonna start seeping up in your head and start making you think different. Yeah, start making you act different. Yeah, and when you start executing, You're going to activate your superstar. That's the fourth goal. That's what we out here doing. Okay, 2023, I want to see a whole lot more sync superstars. And that's why I'm giving this game. That's why I'm doing this podcast. That's why I created a challenge for you. That's why I got all these resources for you. That's why I'm out here writing books and doing stuff that I ain't got to be doing this. Look, I could be out here rapping. I could be out here singing. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. But I'm here for you. So I hope you take advantage. Okay. But look, real quick, while you taking advantage, don't be out here trying to take advantage of me, because I got this whole disclaimer that says this podcast, okay, is my personal opinion. Okay, look, I'm gonna give you game. Just know that, and it's gonna be free. Know that. But I am not your official or professional. Okay. Tax advisor. I'm not your business consultant. I'm not your legal advisor. I'm not your lawyer or your accountant. You got to go see them folks, okay? Go hire them, okay? Make sure that I'm giving you spicy game that's real, okay? They're going to help you implement these strategies, because I will not, okay? Not for free. No, ma'am. No, sir. Okay, that's not, look, I don't do that no more. I'm just out here teaching the people. Okay, now, we can get into the show now. We ready. Yeah. Bubble on deck.
When you talk money, I can hear you. I hear money.
What you say now? Hey. You ain't got money, then you start sounding funny, and I just can't hit on my. I keep it moving like the tax collector, like the credit checker, let the whole world pay full price. Because you ain't got money, then you start sounding funny, and I just can't share that vibe.
Okay. Sync artists. For what? Tell me why. Can we put in the comments why we doing this? Why are we saying this? Why is everybody out here in the whole industry running around using that term? Like, ew. Who raised you? And why do you think that that's going to help you get a placement? Why are you expecting those to be like magic words? Like, you going to walk up to a music supervisor and say, I'm a sync artist. And then money just going to start falling from the sky. Oh my God, look at all this money. Oh my God. The syncs are rolling in. Look, your testimony gonna be, I was out here struggling and starving, and I just called myself a sync artist, and the money came to me. That's gonna be your testimony. Like, why are you doing this? Okay. Anyway, can we just talk about the reality of the situation? You're an artist, right? I'm an artist. Okay. Do anybody that make music, I mean, the proper term for it, I thought, was I'm a recording artist, right? Because you and I both, we hit the studio, whether it's at home or in somebody's venue, okay, or some other location. If you remote, okay, you hop up in the booth and you record, okay, and you have records, and those records are called masters, and you are a recording artist. That's what I thought we was out here doing when we was making sync, okay? Look, when somebody asks me what I do, I'm a rapper, okay? I'm a songwriter, okay? I'm a producer. I'm not saying I'm a sync rapper. Okay. I'm a radio artist. Do you hear how dumb that sounds? Like, okay, back before sync was popping, right? People wanted to get their music on the radio. I don't hear nobody saying I'm a radio artist. I don't want nothing to do with sync. All I do is radio. Okay. I just make songs and put them on the radio. Look, I just want you to hear how dumb this sounds. I'm a playlist artist. Yeah. I live for Spotify. I don't want nothing but a playlist. Yeah. Don't put my music on TV. Just only playlists. I'm a playlist artist. I make music just for playlists. I'm a playlist artist. Yeah. It don't even make sense. I can understand it if you said you were a touring artist or a gigging artist. Because usually when I hear the word gigging artist, that kind of means like, I'm shuffling in these small venues. I ain't really making no money. AKA, I'm a starving artist when I hear gigging artist. But if you hear I'm a touring artist, it makes it sound like, oh, I'll be out here on tour. But let me tell you something. Okay, let me tell you something that you didn't know about you. Because I know this about me, but maybe you didn't know this about you. If one of your syncs pop off, are you trying to tell me you not going to tour? Okay. And if you tour, if your sync, let's say your sync song pop off, right? Since you a sync artist, you out here with sync songs, whatever that means. All right. If the song pop off and it gets to radio, then you're going to be a radio artist. If you start touring, or then you are a touring artist. I just want to know why you're saying sync artist. Cause I think I know. Okay. I think you think that it's going to make you some money, but I want you to know, I'm here to tell you today and this morning and this evening and whenever you listen to this podcast, if it's 3 months later that you hear this podcast, I want you to know on that day in the future, stop saying you a sync artist, because it don't get you no more money. If it made you more money in music licensing, I would have made this episode 1. I wouldn't have waited for 17 episodes to go by. Okay. I wouldn't have waited this long to tell you that you don't need to use that. Okay. I would have told you up front. If you was going to make some more money from it, I would run out here and tell them, hello, my name is Sync Artist. My first name is Sync and my last name is Artist. And my middle name is One Stop. Okay. Sync One Stop Artist. Because look, y'all be using them two phrases like they magical money juice. They ain't going to get you no money. I'm telling you, you're going to have to do some work. Okay. 2 words ain't going to get you money. Now, the problem and why I'm even making this episode, because look, if it didn't hurt you, I wouldn't say nothing about it. You could run around here and say you a sync artist all day long. Look, I'm a sync producer. I'm a sync songwriter. I don't even know if people are saying that. I hope you're not saying that. Stop saying that. Okay. Anyway, the problem with you saying it and why it could actually lead to you losing money is because the people that license music, those people are called music supervisors. Okay, those people, they don't like to hear the word sync artist. You know why? Let me tell you why it's a problem to say it. It's not just one of them things that it don't matter whether or not you say it. It's actually bad to say that you're a sync artist. And that's because music supervisors hate it. That's the only reason. They're the music buyers. They're the ones buying your music. They don't like when you call yourself a sync artist. And here's why. Whether you know it or not. When you're saying you're a sync artist, what you're saying is, I'm not in music. I'm not making music because I love making music. I'm making these songs just to make money, solely to make money. And you know what a song sound like when you make it just to make money? Solely to make money. It ain't got no soul in it, okay? It ain't nothing but polio string cheese, okay? It's super cheesy, okay? We can hear that it's fake. We can hear that you didn't really mean those words you were singing, okay? You delivering it like you just here to make a quick buck, okay? And it feels like, ew. I'm telling you, the music supervisors, when they hear sync artists, it feels like, ew. Because your songs, they're now expecting, oh, you just, well, we don't know because I don't want to accuse you and I'm not going to judge you. But what I'm telling you, when you say sync artists, what they thinking in the back of their mind and probably in the front, they're thinking that you didn't make this music because you an artist and you just want your music heard. You making this music to make a quick buck. So that means you might probably have heard somebody else's music and out here biting. Okay. You a jacker. Okay. Style jacker you. Why don't you tell them I'm a sync artist style jacker? Yeah, I don't make original music. I be out here copying trying to make a quick buck. Because that's what it sound like when you're saying you a sync artist. Ew. Anyway. Music supervisors don't like that phrase, okay? Because they're thinking that you got some cheesy music. You just hear what you hear on TV and you think, oh, I hear money. I know what's going to get me a placement. Let me copy off of them other people and say, hey, ho, ho in my songs, okay? I don't even feel it. I don't even know what it means. I'm just saying it, okay? They're going to hear that cheesy music, okay? They done heard that a dime a dozen music that you cranking out. You know where sync artists, sync producers and sync songwriters be out? You know where they be hanging out at? Libraries. Ew. Now look, that's a whole nother episode. I don't got nothing else to say when the word libraries come out of my mouth except ew. So just, subscribe and turn on notifications because I'll talk to you about a library later. But anyway, sync artists and sync producers and sync songwriters make production music. They make filler music. They don't make real music, okay? Anyway, or at least that's not what it's expected, okay? So just stop walking around here saying you make sync music thinking that's going to get you a placement because it's actually making music supervisors think you making generic music, filler music, no music with real emotion, real heart, real soul, real anything, regardless of your genre, okay? And then they're going to be looking and listening at your music real judgy, like, it sounds regurgitated. It sounds like leftover milk. It sounds like ew. Okay. And they just going to bypass your music. How about that? How about you saying you a sync artist going to let them know not to give you no sync placements? Anyway, now the solution, this is a simple solution. Look, this ain't a long episode. I don't need a lot to tell you to stop saying this, except the solution is to stop saying that. But I got a couple other solutions that might help, just a little bit of constructive information. The proof is in the pudding, right? Like one thing that you could say is I'm a recording artist. Look, let me tell you something. Instead of you saying you a sync artist, how about you say what sync placements you as a real artist got? Because I would imagine if these syncs take you to the moon, like I said earlier, if these syncs take you to the moon and these songs blow up, you're going to start touring out here in these streets. I know I am, okay? If the song take off, okay? If the song pop, okay? If my song become a celebrity before I do, I'm going to meet that song on stage. Just know that, okay? I'm going to be out here touring everywhere I want to, okay? Anyway. So you're just a recording artist, okay? You make real music. This is what you got to remember. I got to get your mind right. Stop using these catchphrases. Stop thinking it's going to lead you to a placement, because it's not. It's not going to lead you to the sync promised land. I'm trying to tell you now, okay? Anyway, you could tell the people about the proof of this. Since you're such a sync artist, why don't you tell them about the placements you've been getting? I'm a recording artist, okay? I make music that ends up on film and TV. I'm not a sync artist. I'll be making music if there was no such thing as sync. Anyway. All right. So you could say look, if you ain't got no business, just talk about the sync placements you got. So I'm a recording artist and my music has been featured on such and such and so and so. You might not know me, but you might have heard me on thus and thus and thus and thus. Why don't you say that? Why are you saying you a sync artist? Okay, what did that mean? Most people don't even know what that word means. Ew. Anyway. And you're not impressing no music supervisors, so you can just stop with it. But anyway, another thing you could say, because if you've been listening to this podcast, you already know I told you to make a whole sync business, right? I done told you to set up your business. So you could say you're an independent artist with a sync business, but you out here making real music. I hope. Okay. You ain't out here making sync music. You ain't out here making library filler crappy crap music, right? I hope not. Anyway. Bubble on deck.
Look, if you're broke, don't talk to me. I said if you're broke, you can't talk to me. Hey.
I only get money, babe.
You talk money, I